In this video, I'm going to go over the answers to the practice problems of constant of proportionality. The first question asks, which equation has a constant of proportionality equal to 3? So remember to do these types of questions. The equation is always y equals whatever the constant of proportionality is times x. So if they're telling us that it has a constant of proportionality of 3, that means 3 goes here. So the answer will be this one. Question 2 says, examine the graph below. What is the constant proportionality between y and x in the graph? So they show us a point here that we could use. And so we always, to do this, we take the y value and divide it by the x value. And here, remember the y are the numbers going on the side, and the x values are the ones going across the bottom. So at this point, the y is 1.5, and the x, we go down here, the x is 1. So 1.5 divided by 1 is 1.5. Oops. So that's our answer right here in this one. Number 3, examine the graph below. Which one has a constant proportionality of 4? So we can look at different points on each one of these and try to figure it out. So if we look at the first graph here, A, and remember we want to pick a point where the x and y cross. So if we pick this point here, remember the y are the numbers along the side, x along the bottom. So we follow this over to the y. It has a y of 4. So the y over x for A is, the y is 4. And the x, we just follow that down here. The x value is 1, y value is 4, and 4 over 1 equals 4. So it's asking which one has a constant proportionality of 4? Line A does. And the last question, which table has a constant of proportionality of 2.5? So you have to go through each one of these tables and find the constant of proportionality, which remember it's always the y, the y divided by the x. So if we look at this table entry here, in this one, the y is 6, and the x is 15, so 6 over 15. That's not 2.5, so it's not going to be A. B, we could take this table entry, the y is 8, divided by 4, which is 2, and so that's not the one with 2.5. C, we could take this entry, so the y is 15, divided by the x, which is 6, which is, if we reduce that, 2 and 3 over 6, which is also 2.5, which is, in a decimal, 2.5. So that's our answer. Our answer is C.